Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu has become the 101st person to be honoured as part of the Long March to Freedom exhibition in bronze here at Century City in Cape Town. The statue, very much his likeness, complete with his favourite purple coloured robe, was unveiled a short while ago, and of course, according to Dali Tambo, he's the CEO of the National Heritage Project. They had wanted to honour the arch in this way, along with other notable South Africans and African liberation heroes and struggle icons. Now I'm joined by the two artists responsible for this bronze lifelike statue of the arch. A very warm good afternoon to you, Tanya, as well as Christina. Talk to us a bit about the creative process that goes into a creation like this. Let's start with you, Tanya.
Thank you. Sure. Well, it always starts, of course, with the commission. You get the call to do the sculpture, and in this case, I must say it was rather a daunting one for such a beloved and iconic person. So it starts there. Really, we then have to just do our research to find out, to make the decisions. How are we going to portray him? What's the pose going to be? What age is he going to be? What is he going to be wearing? What are the accessories? What's the feeling we want people to get when they have a look at it?
Now, perhaps I can pose this question to you, Christina. When we spoke to the archer's daughter a short while ago, she got quite emotional talking about that moment of the unveiling. What does this mean to an artist when members of the family react in that way? What does it say about how you've captured your subject, and in this case, someone as iconic as Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu?
Well, I suppose that's the biggest honour and recognition that you could get if a family member gets emotional and gets to recognise their father. It is always daunting initially because you're working just from pictures. You don't have that much interaction with the family. You usually don't have interaction with the family. So you make up your own stories in a way about the arch, and to then get that affirmed by a family member is just the best.
Let me just pose the final question. I mean, a colleague and I were talking before the unveiling, will the arch wear his purple robe? And of course, the decision in this purple robe, was that a difficult one to come to, or was that just there's no other way we can depict such an icon?
I think there are a few things. The purple robe was an absolute must. There was a few little details. He had some different robes, different number of buttons, but his smile, his hands, and the robe had to be.
Tanya and Christina, thank you very much for speaking to us. Of course, the artists, they're responsible for this bronze lifelike statue of Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu. It was unveiled here at the Long Walk to Freedom exhibition at Century City a short while ago. And of course, the arch now becomes the 101st icon, South African icon, to be honoured here at this exhibition. According to the CEO of the National Heritage Project, NPC, Dali Tambo, the aim is eventually for this exhibition to have a permanent home, and also for many, many more icons of South Africa's liberation to be honoured in this way, not just from a tourism point of view, but also educational, cultural, and from a heritage point of view.